Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about how I learn English by my own. I didn't go to any English learning institute. I did everything by myself from YouTube and many other English learning apps for free without spending a penny. When I was 17 years old, I got very interested in learning English. I found this language very fascinating. It sounded very cool. Well, I'm a fan of cricket and football. So whenever I was watching any game between Pakistan and India or Portugal versus Argentina, so I love commentary, and I didn't know anything about what they're talking about, and I did not know anything about grammar. I did not know anything about pronunciation. I didn't know anything about reading that helps you become a great English writer. I didn't know anything about listening that helps you become a great speaker in English. So from that day, I decided that I will learn English. But I'm living in a very backward area where we don't have facilities of learning English. If you want to go to any English Learning Institute, you have to travel 5 or 6 hours a day. But I didn't have the ability to travel 5 or 6 hours a day. So I decided that I will learn English by myself. Here are the 5 tips that I used when I was learning English, and I'm still using it and still learning English. So the first tip that I'm going to tell you is create an English environment. First of all, I change everything in my phone to English. I change the setting in my phone to English. Then I stopped watching movies or series in my native language. Instead, I start watching English movies and series that help me a lot. After that, when I didn't know a word, I didn't translate into my native language. I start translating words into my native language. Instead, I search those words in Google and I read the definition, and that helped me a lot. So I suggest you to do the same if you are learning English. Now let's jump straight into our second tip. Our second tip is practice your speaking. When it comes to a new language, we are good at understanding, but we are not good at speaking, and that takes a lot of practice. I know no one has the ability to travel to English country for speaking English with native speakers. We find everything on internet. There are a lot of WhatsApp groups that you can add yourself, and there are a lot of native speakers that helps you learn English, and they are ready to help you. What I did when I was learning English, I used to talk to myself. I know it is weird, but it works. It is the best way to improve your speaking. I used to discuss my daily activities, that what I did and what I'm going to do. So as you can see, there are a lot of ways to speak. Just don't be afraid to make mistake. It is normal to make a mistake. Even native speakers make a lot of mistakes, but you have to speak everywhere. Number three, listening to English. I made a habit of listening to something in English every day for 30 minutes. Listening to English not only helps you understand better, but it also helps you improve your pronunciation. The more English you hear, the more you will be able to speak. You will be able to use words in a right way. I listen to a lot of English videos and song. Listen to everything, but it has to be in English. I would strongly recommend you to listen to podcasts. There are a lot of podcasts available on YouTube. If you are interested in American English, then try to listen to American podcasts. There are a lot of native speakers, American native speakers, that do a lot of podcasts and then upload it on YouTube. But if you are interested in British accent, then I would recommend you to listen to British podcasts. I would recommend you Luke's English podcast. I will give the link in the comment section, and try to listen to him. He's very good, and I myself listen to his English podcast, and that helps me a lot. Number 4, learn the grammar. By learning the grammar, I didn't mean that you should learn and memorize each and every definition. No, never. It is hard to learn and at the same time it is very boring. I used to learn the rules of grammar, that how to make a proper sentence, and I learned the rules of tenses, that how present simple tense works and future perfect tense works and when and where you can use it. That's the strategy that I follow and it works for me. Try and it's gonna work for you as well. Number 5, focus on the process and enjoy the process. Focus on the process, not on the result. You cannot learn English just simply in a day or in a month. English is a very wide language. It takes years, it takes a lot of time. Consistency matters a lot in the process. Learn a word or one grammar rule, but be consistent. This was all in our today's video. If you like my video, please give it a thumb and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.